Hello, good evening everybody, and oh no, I just pressed the ad break. Oh my goodness, hold on. Ah! I accidentally pressed ad break instead of hand cam. I have to make that more safe going forward. You know what? Let's just do that live on stream right now, since everybody's trapped in ad jail. Yes. Let's fix that. So, let's open the Stream Deck software. And we are going to... I wonder, it's not going to double up though. It's not going to turn ads off for an hour. It's just going to... Nope, it's just going to be like, hey, here's your 3 minutes of ads. Because we hate you. To be fair, that was my fault. You know, I will fix that. Hold on. Is it open? Stream Deck? Let's kill Stream Deck. And we're going to fix this right now because... well, we ran into a problem, and that's a problem. Let's call that intermission, like we usually do. Drag intermission. Nope, get in there. Get in there. There you go. And then can I... where did I have that? Is that from file, maybe? Let's see if I can find the icon that I was using. Open Steam Deck icon library. Let's see if that was there. I wonder if it actually... no. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We will make this work. Hold on. Test number 2. Do I have it here somewhere? Did I just leave it here? Hopefully I did. I did. I was clever enough. Good job, Past Cobalt. You did it. Set from file. And let's go here. Let's scroll all the way down to the bottom-ish. And where are you? Come on. Give me the popcorn. 3, 4. There we go. There we go. We can now see that. Now if I press that, it takes me into a folder and I have to press it twice instead of once, which is good because I don't want to accidentally be running ads twice in a row. It's just not how I want to live my life. Hello. I'm sorry for anybody who was trapped in ad jail there. I hope everybody is doing well tonight. I improved my Stream Deck while you guys were trapped in ad jail so that I wouldn't accidentally run ads twice in a row. Like an idiot. Damn it, Cobalt, I can't believe you did this. To the people. But yeah, now running ads is a 2-button press combination. So we've got that going for us. Hello, everybody. I hope everybody is doing well tonight. I am doing okay. It is Monday. It feels like Sunday because I took the day off. So yeah, it's gonna be another short week this week, which is nice. I support, you know, working less days instead of more. Tonight we are going to keep building some Gunpla. We're going to keep working on the HG Rising Freedom. So I don't know. I'm looking over at it and I'm angry at it because, you know, I'm not actually angry at it. It's just the angle of my face. Congratulations to the Guardian for the first, and thank you for the stretch and hydrate. We will do that. That is a good way to start stream. If you guys want to join in and be happy and healthy together, please feel free. And of course, if not, that is fine too. Let's stretch up. Up to the sky. Way up high. And let's stretch to the side. And let's stretch to the other side. And let's stretch forward. Stretch the left arm over the body. Let us stretch the right arm over the body. Let us rotate those shoulders. 1, 2, 3. And let's rotate the neck. 1, 2, 3. And let's shake out those legs. Do 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 do. 1, 2, 3. Then let us hydrate. There's water. Wow. I'm gonna work. Just got back from the gym. Well, I hope that you had a good time at the gym, Guardian. Hope that you got in all the exercise you needed. I've kind of been slacking on that front myself. Maybe tomorrow I will get some exercise in. I should. It's good for me. I'm just bad about it. Lazy, you know. But I will try to be better. That's like many things where it's like, oh, my sleep schedule, I'm gonna fix it this year. Don't. It's just getting worse. I've gotta, again, try to fix that. That's fine. Hello, Minerva! How are you doing tonight? I hope you are doing well. Well, I suppose, let's take this. Let's take that. Whoop. And we have our pieces from last time where we left off. We have one leg that we need to finish, and then we're going to be making the weapons and the wings. And I think we'll probably be done for tonight. I think we can get this all done, so let's get started, shall we? First things first, we have torso, arm, other arm, right? Wait, I did something weird with this, right? This was the left leg, I think. I suppose it doesn't really matter, but there. And there we go. And I guess I could bring everything down a little bit. And then all the assembled bits can be in frame. Come on. There you go. Oh, just a little bit more. There. There. Alright. You can go over there. You can come out here. We will flip you over. And I think when we did this, we did build one of the legs. I think we ended up using the bottom instead of the top. So we will have to be careful about that. Oh, guys, I just noticed something. For each instruction set, it tells you what pieces you need. It's like pull out B1, B2, C1, C2, D1, D2. So we are going to want B1, C1, and D1, if I remember correctly. Let's see. Or B2, C2, and D2. But I think I remember correctly. I think that, yes. Okay. C2, B2, and D2? That's D1. That one's D2. Okay. So D1 we're going to need, assuming I didn't screw this up last week. Which is fine. We can make this work, maybe. Maybe not. There. And that one's going to be this one? Question mark. That's E2. E1. Wait, which one? Which one do I need? B1, C1, D1. Where is D1? Oh, D1 is going to be this one? Nope. This is F1. D1, C1. Oh, B1 is white. Is this one? Wow. Okay. Here we go. Sort of. Not really. There we go. Yeah. Those guys, you go here. You go off to the side a little bit. Okay, so we have the pieces I think we're going to need. Either that or I put all the pieces I need right at the top here. So, should we get started making another leg? I think we should. I think that will be fun. Let us make a leg. Okay. So, C1, 10. And B1, 17. And D1, 37. Okay, let's get C1 first, and D1 are going to be the ones we want, I think. C1, 10, D1 37. All right. This one. C1 and C110 is going to be this guy right here. Right here. Which I think means that, yeah, we were doing C2, B2, and D2 last time, which is what I thought. Which we can make this work. There's one cut. There is 2 cuts. There's that. And then D1, which is going to be D1, sorry, yeah, D137. All right, D137 is this guy right here. So let's do, come on, 1 cut, 2 cuts. Oh, 3 cuts, and it went flying a little bit. That's fine. Now, how are we? These two are going to go together, and then we're going to put them in? Question mark? Wait, no, that's not true. That's not true at all. Never mind. Okay. Now, B117. That's right. Sorry, I thought we were doing something different. It's always this, because I don't do the stickers. The sticker here always trips me up. But, we're fine. I know what we're doing now. I remember. Kind of. Sort of. Maybe. B117. B117, and then we're going to get B116 later. Alright. There's 1 cut. I hope everybody who celebrates had a good Easter. You know, if you spent time with family, you just ate chocolate, or you just chilled. You know, or you just enjoyed the long weekend if you had one. You know? Long weekends are always nice, so I will never complain about that. Give me more holidays. You know, also the Canadian election is going on, so I know a lot of people took the chance to vote. I think personally, election day should always be a stat. Just to make sure that people can get there. And, yeah. Who knows? That is definitely a good pitch for anybody to be like, hey, just go and, make it a stat. People like stats. Okay, so this piece is going to go in here, I believe. And in. Looks like that's in. Yes, that is in. Okay. And then, how is this gonna work? On something. On. Hold on, what is it saying here? Is it just this bit? It's just this bit, isn't it? Will you? Yes, you will. You'll go in. Go in like that. Okay, what do we have next? D130, D126, D131. Alright, so D126, D131, and then D130. Of course. I wonder, I know I've asked it before, but I wish they would just label everything. Just start at 1 and then go forward. It's all pre-built on these grids, so. But whatever. It is what it is. D126, which is this guy right here. Come on. There's 1 cut. There is... Come on. 2 cuts. And, of course, there is our 3rd cut. Okay. D126 is going to look like... think this way. The thing I hate about this one is... Oh wait, it's on this side. That's the way. Yes, that's the way. Okay. 26, and then 31, which is... 31 is this guy. One cut. Two cuts. Three cuts. Okay. Now, you are like this. You are like this? Question mark? Like this? Yes, you are. You are like this. There we go. And then D130. D130 right here. One cut. Oh, careful. One cut. Is I a little too clean there? No, I think we're fine. Two cuts. And three cuts. There we go. And you are gonna go like this, I think. Like this. Yes, like that. Not like that. 1 second. No, it has to be like this. They have to match. There we go. There. And does our knee bend? Our knee does bend. This is good. Hold on. Then this is gonna go like this with the point is this way, so like this. There. That we can put there right now. And there's like a bunch of other things going on. So we're gonna have to build D135 and D134 together, which is delightful. So, something exciting this week is the Nintendo Switch 2 reorders are apparently going to be available in Canada and the United States, which will be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. I hope I will get an email from Nintendo saying, "Hey, here, you want to buy one of these?" And I will say yes. Yes, I would. But we'll see. I am looking forward to it, but, you know, that sort of pre-order thing can always be hit and miss, right? D135. 35 is this guy. To be fair, I'm trying to think, what do we all know that's getting the release on that on like actual launch day? Is it just Mario Kart and Donkey Kong? I should look into it some more. Because I know, like, you know, they're talking about Pokemon Arceus, the one that's set in X and Y in Kalos? That's Kalos, right? I think it is. I never finished X and Y. Did I even own it? I think I did, yes. I'd have to look. I hate that there's no, like, legit way to play it and be able to stream it at the moment. Unless maybe... I know there was some people that would make, like, modded DSs, but I don't think you can even get those. Just release everything on Switch Online, man. You know, it's fine. I will pay again for the full legacy Pokemon experience. What I would love to do, if they did that, would be to play Pokemon every generation in order. Start with Red and Blue, and then just play all the way up to Scarlet and Violet. Even if it's just like one game, where it's like, okay, Red, Blue, we're gonna play. Well, Yellow isn't really the fix, right? Like, you know, there would be gold and silver, and then crystal, and crystal had fixes and additional stuff. Same thing with ruby and sapphire and emerald. Emerald was the improved version. But I don't really think that yellow was really that. I don't know. You could make the argument. I know that there was like red and blue in North America are based on the fixed version from Japan, which was blue, I believe. Because in Japan it was red and green, and then blue was the third one, if I remember correctly. 34. Okay, good that I didn't cut 36 then. I was thinking 36, but it was 34. But just do it. People will pay you money for it, even if it's not a remastered. In fact, probably especially because it's not a remastered version. Just throw them all on the Switch Online if you want to. You know, I just want to replay Pokemon. Although I mentioned this on Sunday, but I was feeling I shouldn't be allowed to impulse buy things, because I did impulse buy a GameCube, so I could stream GameCube games and also Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games. So we probably will play old school Pokemon at some point. I'm also really looking forward to being able to play Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. And, you know, Time Splitters. Oh, Time Splitters. I'm so sad that the IP for Time Splitters is in some weird state. I don't even know who has it at the moment. It's in a weird state, I believe. Unless that's changed recently, which is a possibility. I haven't looked into it that often, but it was a fun game. Especially even if it was just things like, hey, go and make a multiplayer match with like 64 people and then just fight all of them. Grab the sniper rifle and just go to town. Okay. Just a sec. Let's double check how this is supposed to look. So it's gonna grab on sideways. Like that. And... wait, what? Sorry, how are they telling me that this works? Oh, never mind, it works like this. Here we go. Click that in. There we go. Now we have a joint. And then... this is gonna go like this, I believe. Yes, that is how that should work, I think. Let's just double check. That looks like how that should fit. Yep, that's how that should fit. Alright, now let's grab B116, which is going to be you. B116, eh? Do. 1 cut. 2 cut. Things that are good, though, is that the Switch 2 is going to have, what is it? Not on release, but it is going to have Pokemon Colosseum and presumably Pokemon Colosseum XD Gale of Darkness. So that is something I did own the first one, but I don't think I ever actually played it as a child. And I've heard that it's amazing, so I'm excited to experience that for the first time. Soul Calibur 2 was absolutely one of my childhood games, so I'm excited to get to play that again. And then I never played Wind Waker, so I do want to play that. Although I should probably finish Breath of the Wild, not Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom first. Tears of the Kingdom? Tears of the Kingdom. Although maybe we need to restart that. I don't know. I'd have to look. There's too many games to play, guys, and there's not enough time. The whole 9 to 5 workday really eats into my streaming time. I don't know how we would fix that. How we would deal with that. But you know what? That's okay, because I like having money. I'm just trying to think. So many things. So many things, so many thoughts. You should fit here. There we go. Are you not fitting in all the way? What's not? Come on. What does it not like? It's like there, but there's just the slightest of cracks. And I don't know if I can get it any closer than how it is. Come on. Well, that might just be what it is, unfortunately. Hey, Commander Xander, congratulations on the 2nd. How are you doing tonight? I hope you are doing well. Howdy. Howdy. Yeehaw, partner. What's the next one? C18 and then B114. All right. Let's just keep building out this leg. That's D1. C1 is blue. C1 is blue, isn't it? It is. C18, which is this guy right here. Let's cut them loose, shall we? 1. Good, good. That's good to hear. Itchy leg, though, like insanely itchy. Oh no, did you get bit by a bug or something? It's always annoying when things are itchy. Oh, got a new tattoo last week. Ah. So I bet you have it like all wrapped up in like saran, right? That's the thing they do when you do tattoos? I want to say that it is. Maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Come on. There we go. But congrats on the new tattoo. I hope it looks nice. This goes this way. This goes this way. That fits in like that. There we go. A second skin covering for over the weekend. Ah, okay. Nice. Well, I hope that that helps it heal nicely and whatnot. Such forth. B114. But it came off in the shower, now it's itchy. Oh no, and I bet once that comes off, you can't like put anything back on, right? B114 is this one. There's 1 cut. There is 2 cuts. There is 3 cuts. There. And... hold on, is there a cut? A vial of the llama potion from Emperor's New Groove. I love it. That's amazing. Oh, that's at the front. Okay. Guys, looking at these instructions, it's so complicated. Is that made a sound? That sound did not. Did I build this backwards? Hold on. Am I gonna have to tear this apart? No. Okay. Why? It makes a pop. But I don't... hold on. Nope, they look the same. I'm just crazy. Apparently. Hold on. Am I crazy? Maybe I am. We're gonna keep going, and then if we have to disassemble it, then we will. But it does seem to match, if you actually look at it, how that leg bit works. So I think we're okay. Didn't know I wanted it until I saw it on the artist flash sheet, and then it became a need. I mean, hey, I wonder how many... did the artist say how many people get that? I suppose if they had it on that sort of, like, sheet, it probably is a big seller, I guess? Is that what you would call a specific tattoo? Okay. Yes, alright. C112 and D128. Let's grab these. Actually, the one and only. Okay, they were just... oh, just like, so like a one-off. So it was... okay, I guess that makes sense. C1 28? 28? C1 12. 12 and 28 are, well, the D1 is 28. So it was really just I mixed up which one was which. It's fine. Some artists do repeatable designs, some do one-offs. That's completely fair. Yes, I have never gotten a tattoo. I've never really felt the urge. Also, I don't like, you know, getting poked with things, so... Maybe if there was something that just, you know, lit a fire in my soul, I would, but I haven't ever felt that urge. C112. Alright, this one. C112. C112. Have you had tattoos before, Commander Xander? And are things like normally itchy for a while, or was it just bad luck this time for you? 2. They could definitely do more llama potions, but the specific design I have will never be used again. Oh, that's fair. I'm now imagining like the Spider-Man pointing meme, but just with like, you know, people with the exact same tattoo. And it makes me chuckle a little bit. D128. D128. Boop. Boop. There we go. Have like 9 or 10 tattoos now. Nice. Cool. 28. This guy. Alright. Let's cut him loose. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, so how are we doing this again? I feel like I had a problem with this last time. This is this way. How did we do this again? It was just this, wasn't it? That's right, maybe? Hold on. Does it... Oh, it does go down. Are we fine? I guess we're fine. Tend to go itchy after a few days as the skin heals. Kind of goes flaky. It's the best to keep moisturized. Ah, fair enough. Have a tattoo idea that's been mine for a long time. Haven't pulled the trigger on it yet, though. Ooh. Yes, what idea do you have, Guardian, if you're willing to share? And if not, that's completely fine as well. And... that, I guess, yes. Okay, next bit. C19 and D127. A pictographic representation of my favorite Rush lyrics. Ooh, that's cool. That is cool. Cool. You know, I guess the most important thing with any tattoo is that it has meaning to you, right? D1, you know, let's cut D127 free right now. 27 right here. What you own is your own kingdom. What you do is your own glory. What you love is your own power. What you live is your own story. Okay. That sounds cool. You probably could get a very... There's many words there. You could probably get a very detailed tattoo out of that. Sometimes it doesn't have meaning, just it looks cool and I want it. That's also fair as well. But I guess it's, you know, as with anything, as long as you are enjoying it. C19. This one. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 3, 4. Well, we thought you were gonna say Tom Sawyer. I mean, hey, listen, you could be like, hey, do you want to have some fun painting a fence? You know, it could be a classic literature reference as well. How are you doing tonight, Breach Kick? I hope you are doing well. Okay, so this is like this. This is going to fit in like this. There we go. And then it's going to go like this. Let's line that up. And are you going to fit in? Okay, I don't think I have that quite lined up. 1 second. Well, you're doing well. That's good to hear. I am doing all right as well. You know, can't complain too much. Oh, do I have to disassemble that and do that in reverse? Oh, it definitely says do it the other way. Oh, cool. Let's see if I can take this off without blowing everything up. Oh. Nope. Wait, this fused together. Oh no. Hold on, we can maybe make this work. This is what I get for not paying attention to the instructions, I suppose. And being like, we can make this work. But yes, other than doing things in the wrong order and then being like, well, how am I going to disassemble it? I've been doing okay, you know? I had a nice long weekend. So, that's fun. Have to go back to work tomorrow, which is sad, but you know. Not much you can do about that, right? Come on, just let me get a nail in here. Curses, I've been foiled. Come on. I need a plan. Oh, no! Where did you go? Okay, I did get in here, and... Come on. This is being a problem. Let's see. Have the Squad 11 emblem from Bleach on the side of my neck, a semicolon behind my ear, the Fairy Tail guild mark on my right hand, the Geass rune from Code Geass on my right wrist, the word Excelsior on my left wrist, the Pokemon Crobat, Absol, Klefki, and Dust Skull on my right arm, the Space Kook from Scooby-Doo on my left leg, and now the Llama Potion on my right leg. Ooh, a lot of things. Okay. A lot of things, a lot of things, a lot of things. Can I please just pop out? I don't want you to be here anymore, okay? I'm sorry, I know that I'm not supposed to disassemble this, but you're causing problems for me, man. Oh, Okay. There we go. Okay, we got it. Ooh. I was worried there for a second. I'm like, no! Have I messed it up in a way that I can't disassemble and reassemble? And the answer is no, I did not. Okay, let's go back here, into here. Into here? No, into here. That's what it is. There. This is back here. Okay. Now, this bit is going to go on first. Because that's the way we're supposed to do it. There we go. That bit's on first. And then we go like this. Apparently. Wait. Did I screw this up again? Hold on. That's gonna go in like this? Did we get you in there? I think we did. That looks like a foot. Hey, does that feel foot-shaped to you guys? It feels foot-shaped to me. There. Yep, that feels fine. That's gonna be good. Now we need B115. And then C111. Let's do B115 first. This guy right here. Come on. One cut. 2 cuts. 3 cuts. So somebody really needs to teach me the trick to find bonus time. You know, I really need it. I just want to be able to sleep a full 8 hours and work another full 8 hours and, you know, do other things at the same time in that full 8 hours. It would make my life so much easier. C111. Has anybody unlocked the bonus 8 hours in the day? C111. C111. I think the trick is probably coffee, but I've never really enjoyed coffee other than as a part of desserts to make to enhance the flavor of the chocolate. There's a bonus 8 hours. I think so. I've heard that if you just hit the clock quite right, you can just unlock another 8 hours. Now, I'm not saying that that's valid, but it's just what I believe, you know? There. There. Like the eclectic approach, very cool. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm creative enough to make pieces like that seem cohesive. My leg, back, and arm are all inspired by the Divine Comedy. That seems pretty cool. That seems pretty cool. I mentioned it before. No tattoos for Cobalt. I haven't had anything that I just had the urge that was like, oh yes, like I need that. But who knows? Maybe one day. Actually, I'm the only person in my immediate family that doesn't have a tattoo. But you know what? I'm fine with that. That is okay. E1, 32, 33, and 36. Okay. Let's do that. $32, 32, 33, and 36. Okay, let's do 36, 32, and then 33. 36 is this guy right here. 36. Come on. 1. Oh my goodness. That just popped right out. Have a nice stream, Cobalt. Good luck on finishing the model. Thank you, Ling, and thank you for the work. I hope you are doing well tonight. I think we'll get it done. I left the leg specifically so that I could words force myself to make weapons tonight as well. You know, that sounds kind of sinister when I said, hey, I have to force myself to make weapons. You know, listen, those wars aren't gonna fight themselves. We're making Gundams for peace, after all. Oh my goodness, guys, I think I might be the villain in a Gundam series. If you get to 1,000 followers, get the atomic symbol for Cobalt on your arm. Ooh. I mean, that would be fun from one way, but I'd have to think about that. Maybe. Probably not, though. That's like, then people could be like, ha, you have the atomic symbol for Cobalt. I knew it was you, Alberto Spaghetti. Back of the knee and the elbow are the most painful. If you decide to go for it, I recommend doing one of the most painful spots first, and then it can only get better. That might just be my personality disorder talking, though. I mean, hey, that's definitely one way to do things. It's like, oh, this is the most painful it will be, so now it can only get better. I think for me, it probably will be like, okay, well, this is the one and done. But who knows, right? Who knows? We'd have to see on that. It would be funny though. 36 is going to be like this. Yes, like that. And then we want D32. All right. I wonder if there's like a cool, like I'm just thinking of the like the valence electron shells, which on my old model I actually had. I had like shitty versions that I made on my gloves. You would never really see them because you usually didn't see my hands. Yeah, there might be something fun that you could do with that. You know what? Let's look at what the atomic model of Cobalt looks like. Not saying I'm gonna do it in any regard, but let's take a look, shall we? Cobalt. Is there a fun atomic model? Lattice constraints. The structure of it looks kind of cool. I guess I can't copy that image. But I'm just looking at the Wikipedia page if anybody wants. It's like the structure of Tetrakis 1- Norbornal Cobalt 4. That looks kind of cool. That would probably make a neat tattoo. Neat. Wow. Right arm is for Pokemon and anime. Left arm is for comics and superhero stuff. Left leg is for horror and horror adjacent, hence the Scooby-Doo piece. And now I guess my right leg is for Disney and Disney adjacent. I love it. If I decide I want other things tattooed that don't fall into any of those categories, I'll cross that bridge when I get there. That's fair. I mean, hey, you've got a plan, so that is better than most people. You're like, this is my theming. We have to organize everything. But you know, I think that is cool. Lower back is for stamps of some sort. Now I'm just imagining like a stamp collector that's like, okay, once I collect every rare stamp, I'm gonna have them tattoo it on my body. I know the joke that you're making, of course, but I'm gonna take that in a whole different way. I love that idea. That feels like an amazing fictional character of like, hey, here's like the, you know, 100 rarest stamps, and I'm gonna collect them all. And every time I tattoo one, once I collect it, and once I've obtained it, I will tattoo it on my body. I don't know. I think that's kind of fun. Right. D132. D132. Yes. There's one cut. There is 2 cuts. There is 3 cuts. Kind of like those backpacker tattoos. Oh, is it like, do some backpackers tattoo like, you know, the flag of places they've been or something? I can't say that I've heard of that, but that sounds neat. There has to be a Lady and the Tramp inspired Disney postage stamp out there. They could literally have a tramp stamp. Oh, that would be pretty funny. Where they get the outline of the map of the world and fill in each country they visit. That's pretty cool. That feels like a back tattoo for me. I don't know if that would be where people would normally do it, or if they would do like a smaller one, but I'm just imagining like a full back tattoo map then. If that's where we're going with that. That's what I'm imagining. I believe that's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be this one. There we go. think. And you know what? We're going to just take a quick look. Yes, that is the right way. Usually on the back from the pics I've seen. Okay, that's fair. You could probably do, like, especially with the space on the back, you could probably do some really cool things, too. You know, topological, maybe something cool with the country's flag, national sport, bird. I don't know, there's lots of things you could do to fill in those countries, right? Huh? Oh, thank you for the sub, Luna. How are you doing? Hello, hello. 8 months. Oh my goodness. Where does the time go? Collect fridge magnets for everywhere I visit, and then tattoo copies of the magnets on the free space. I love it. Oh my goodness. Yes, we're gonna have the sub baby. I know some people name them. That's never been something that I've been like, oh, I have to do it. But I suppose maybe we have to think of a name. Oh my goodness. Spending all the farm money again. We have to save up. That is true. Listen, I'm spending the money to make money. It's just economics, right? I'm not just spending it on silly hats. I'm spending it on crops, things that will bring in the income. No, I shouldn't be spending it on crops. I should be spending it on silly hats. That is fine. What time is it? I don't know. What time is it? I'm assuming this is a joke. Time for hydration. Oh my goodness, it's hydrate time? It is hydrate time. Well, thank you for the hydration demand. Okay, let's hydrate. Wow. I love that I just look angry when I look over at this monitor. Listen, I don't hate that monitor. It's just there. There we go. Wow. I think the aggressive face setup that I have is, or the angry face I have is a little aggressive, so maybe I need to tweak those settings. It's also like the fact that my eyes look half closed all the time. You know, I wonder if other VTubers who wear glasses have like VTubing glasses, like a very thin frame, to improve the accuracy of the facial capture. You know, no fancy coatings or anything. It's like, this is my only for VTubing. I personally like a thicker frame on my glasses though, so I just have to deal with it. Investing in coveralls and straw hats for the farm. I mean, listen, it's an important business expense. You know, we can write it off with the government. E133. I mean, it is like tax season too, so you know, you gotta write off all those expenses. Make your money back. When your Model Ys do that, it looks like I've bitten into a lemon or something. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just something with it doesn't catch well with my glasses. I'm not just eating a lemon on stream, although that would be very funny. Can you just imagine if I just reached off screen and then came back with a hand that just had a lemon with a bite mark in it? It would be like, yummy. And you'd be like, what the fuck, Cobalt? Why are you doing this? I eat lemons. Legit. I mean, hey, lemons can be good in some stuff, like in a dessert. Or, you know, you're having some iced tea and you cut a lemon slice in it. Maybe you're having a lemon cake. Also, I know some places in the world the lemons are sweet. Where it is basically like, it is sweet enough to just eat like that. Which I think is kind of cool. Serial killer confirmed. Oh my goodness. No, like if a lemon wedge comes with a meal, I'll eat the lemon wedge as is. Ah. No other proof. I mean, you know, maybe the Guardian would be a serial killer, except they're like sublimating their murderous urges into eating bits of lemon. And it's like, oh, I feel alive. The sour of the lemon is reducing my urge to kill. Yeah, normally if I get a lemon wedge with a meal, I will often, like, you know, squeeze it into my drink and then toss it in. Lemon wedge over some fish and chips, that is definitely good. You know what, I have, okay, here is something. I do like fish and chips, But like I don't like the full fish and chips. A place that I've been has like a mini, it's like a buffet almost thing, and they have like a buffet fish and chips, which is like a glass that has like a little piece of the fish, and then like some fries in with it, and then some tartar sauce, and oh, that's so good. The last time I went out to that place, I ate like 8 of them and a bunch of other stuff, and then I felt like I was dying afterwards. But it was so delicious. It's you know like a once a year treat for me to go to this place. So yes, I was like, I just gorged on the fish and chips appetizers, which was then just, you know, it was a mistake. I felt like I was dying. Eat salmon for supper. Don't have a lemon wedge though. That's fair. The coating that my family uses is like garlic and some maple syrup. I think there's some other stuff in there as well, and it crystallizes all nicely. It makes a very good coating on the salmon. Very tasty. Fish is good for you. It's got, you know, proteins and acids and stuff that are good for your organs and brain. Hold on. Down? Is that down? Is that sideways? Let's take a look. That is sideways. Got that omega-3. Yes. Oh, let's just fling this across my desk. Okay. So... hold on. What is this? Let me just look at that again. Is that what that's what we're doing. Okay, never mind. I got it. Gorge on poutine. Nice. There we go. Let's see if this does what I want. And does it snap all the way in? It does snap all the way in. Also, like anything, too much can be bad for you. Yeah, it's true. You know, if you drink too much water, you will just die. There is water poisoning. I'm not just even talking about drowning. Water poisoning is also a thing. This one goes in like this, I believe. You're going to go in like that. You're going to go in like that. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, except that's this way. Yeah, we can rotate them. That's the way. There was some politician who got mercury poisoning from eating too much tuna. I feel like that has to be an urban legend. I'm not saying that doesn't exist, but I feel that has the feel of an urban legend to me. Just because I think that I've seen things before. They're like, can you get, like, you can probably, but it'd be an absurd amount. It's like getting cyanide poisoning from eating too many apple seeds, is my guess. But I you know, I could be willing to believe that that was an actual thing. You know, there are crazy things in the world. I've made homemade fries before. Should try to make homemade poutine at some point. My favorite thing that for the few times I've done homemade fries is you have to like soak you have to soak the potato slices. And then I use a salad spinner to spin out all the moisture, because then you soak them and then you have to make them dry before you actually cook them. Otherwise they'll like steam themselves. So yeah, salad spinner is part of my go-to to dry the potato slices off after you've soaked them. You know, you soak it in a bit of the salt water, and I think it's like for an hour or two. And then, yeah, it's good. First time I ever had poutine was in a dimly lit bar in Victoria. I'm not sure if it was the best thing I ever had, or if it's the nostalgia of it making me think it was the best. I mean, you know, it could be both, honestly. Nostalgia can add to the flavor, and then it's like, oh, you try it again, it's like, oh, it's not actually as good as I thought. When I made them, I boiled them, dried them, fried them a bit, then freeze them overnight, and then the final fry. Ooh, that is very complicated, Guardian. Very complicated, but I hope they were delicious. If you're putting that much effort into them, I'm sure they were delicious. Hold on, what are we doing? 1. Wait, what's 2 here then? Oh, okay. So 1 is first. There, we've got that. Then, was delicious. Excellent. Oh no. There we go. That's better. There. It's at 2 a.m. here now. I want all the food. I mean, all I can say is, baby Uber Eats. Or if you've got something in like the freezer or something, you're like, oh, it's 2 a.m. Time to make, you know, time to make fries. B119. One of these ways, I will flip it over so it's actually facing the proper direction. I will. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Okay, so 2 is B118, which is this guy right here. 1 cut. 2 cuts. Hey guys, I have a question for you. I have a question, and maybe Guardian, you could run a quick poll on this for me. So yeah, I have mentioned I'm planning on getting Switch 2 when I can, because I want to stream Switch 2 games and, you know, just play more Switch games, but Switch 2 can do that as well. So Mario Kart and Donkey Kong are going to be the games that come out with it, right? Would you guys prefer a Mario Kart Monday or a Monkey Business Monday in terms of a hypothetical stream schedule when I can get my hands on the Switch 2? What are the people feeling? Also, something I do want to play at some point is Donkey Kong 64 again. I loved that game as a child. Can I fit you in here? Are you gonna fit in here? It is like that way, so yeah, it should be fine. Oh, wait, things are falling apart. Oh no. Mario Kart Monday or Monkey Business Monday is what I was thinking. And is that actually in there? Well, it's as good in there as we can get it. If this falls apart again, well, this is what happens when I have to disassemble things because I screwed it up. There. Oh. This leg can't stand on its own, team. Come on. Well, it can. With that, it worked. We're great at this. Oh, da, 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 da. Boop. Boop. Holes up? Excellent, thank you. Because yeah, I am planning on the Switch. I'm planning on seeing if I can get the bundle with Mario Kart, and then I am planning on getting Donkey Kong. So I just feel like I should poll the people and say, people, what do you think? Hold on, how are we doing this? Like this, and then there we go. Look, guys, we have 2 legs and 2 arms and a body. Are we assembling now? No, we're making railguns now, apparently. And for 10 minutes because we don't need 1-minute polls right now. That is true. Speaking of which, I have a Word document. Do I have the Word document? Is it still open? No, I didn't do it. Okay, let's re-add to the Word document. Excuse me while I go make more accounts to vote in the poll. Oh my goodness. 1 second. I've got to re-add this because I keep writing it down to do and then I keep forgetting. Hades Stream Deck poll generation options that you need to add. The Lewis Hammer and should we fight Hades as a door? There we go. Just use points. That is true. I'm assuming you did add points to it. I think pretty much every poll that runs on my channel includes point votes. You know, this is what happens when I make the Guardian run like 100 polls for me last year, like a sicko, like a monster. I'm so cruel to my poor mods. I'm sorry. A, B1, D1, F1. Okay. And we're making 2 of these. Okay. So, It did say B1. And it did say D1. And we need F1. Ba, 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 ba. That's D2. F1. Truly a wizard always arrive when in D2. I mean, hey, you know, enjoy your vast magic powers, Guardian. The regular people don't have those powers, but you do. Vast and powerful magic powers. Okay. What are we doing here? F1 9 into D1 25. All right, F1 and D1. Let us get F1 9 first, which is this guy right here. There's one. I feel like this bit might break off. And guys, it was another Gunpla building stream where I didn't bring a little plastic dish to put the lost bits of plastic in. I'm so bad at this. Every time I hit the point where I remember, and then I promptly forget to do it next time. Speaking of Hades, I might play some Hades right now. Do you want me to remind you? I would appreciate that. Thank you. Any idea what weapons you're going to play, Guardian, if you're playing Hades? Or are you just going to follow the Oath of the Darkness? I'm assuming a Hades, not Hades 2. Otherwise, it'd be the Oath of the Bones. Yeah. No. There we go. D125, which is 23, 25. All right. Follow the Oath of Darkness. Ah, you'll have to let us know what weapon you end up playing if you do end up playing it. Because I think last time I was playing, you were also playing Fists, if I remember correctly. The one true spell sword left in this world. I mean, hey, you know? I have apparently recruited some very interesting people to be my mods. Not speaking of Hades, but, this coming week, are you gonna fit these parts as tightly as they will go? Okay. This coming week on the 27th is going to be 3 years of streaming, and as a result, why does this not go in? As a result, I'm going to be playing Slay the Spire, which was the first game that I ever played for 8 hours on Saturday, the 26th? 26th? I think it's 26th. Because the 27th is, yeah, the 27th is the Sunday, which is actually the day that would be 3 years, but I do not want to... is it in? It's not like that. I don't want to be streaming for 8 hours on Sunday. Okay, what are we doing here, and why does this not... Like, it seems like it should just go like this. What is it telling me to do? Tightly fit the parts together as far as they will go. Sure. Hold on, if I look in here... Oh, there is bits in here. Okay. What? What? Oh, no, it is upside down. Never mind. Wait. Is it? Yeah, it's upside down. No wonder. Fists of Fury again. Nice. Well, I hope that you have a good run with the fists. There. Is that... There we go. Ooh, that made a nice pop. There. Victory. Okay, now F17 and F18. Okay, let's grab that F1. F17, F18. Oh, we have 2 7s and 8s. That's delightful. Let me just look at the actual piece, though. Yeah, okay, I think those match. This one looked like it was actually going to be a shorter piece. So I'm like, let's make sure I'm cutting the right bits out. But I think I am. Or the instructions are lying to me, which is a possibility. There's one cut. There is... Oh, I want to check one thing. Just give me 1 second, guys. Let me just make sure. Yes, that's fine. I just had a moment there where I'm like, wait, what are we doing here? And the answer is we are building Gunpla. No, I wanted to make sure that... words. That the captions were running is what I'm trying to say. Must depart for sleep now. Nice talking to everyone. Enjoy the stream and have an excellent evening. Until next time. Well, thank you for dropping by, Breach Kick. I hope that you have a great sleep. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out with us tonight. Always appreciate it. There's that cut. And there is... Come on. Can I get a little bit more on that? Guess not. Oh. Alright. And same thing here. You know what? We're going to start with this one first. 1 cut. 2 cuts. 3 cuts. There. Okay. So. F17. And F18. And how do these go through? One second. Oh, do they fit like this? Ah, that's how we're doing this. Okay. For a second, I'm like, wait, is there something that needs to go through the hole there? But that can't be right, because the hole is probably how we're going to hook it on to the limbs. Would be my guess. Come on. Come on. You can do it. There we go. There. Okay. Now we're going to do some shenanigans here. What? I'm very confused as to what it's saying here. A14. Is it saying that's going to make a sound? I guess. Monkey Business Monday, eh? Alright, that's what the people want? That's fine. I'm going to play both of them. I just wasn't sure what people were thinking. It might just be that one is a Monday and one is a Wednesday because, you know, Switch 2 is coming out. I'm probably not going to be able to play immediately regardless of if I get my hands on one or not. But as soon as I can afterwards, we will. A4. So it might be like, hey, we have you know, Monkey Business Monday for Donkey Kong, and then, I don't know, Wario Kart Wednesday. Wait, no, it's not Wario, it's Mario. I actually love the idea of Wario Kart. I don't know how it would be different, but I love it. Let's give Wario a chance, guys. Let's let him run the kart racing sim. There's that. There is 2. And is this one going to go flying when I cut it loose? Probably. There is that. No, it didn't go flying. Delightful. Okay. There. No. Other way. There we go. That's better, I believe. D124. Is that going to just fit inside here? I'm very confused as to what they are. What they are saying and what they are doing. Oh, there's going to be a barrel that we're going to plug in at the end. Neat. D124. Let's look at D124. D124, you say? 25, 24. Oh, yeah, that's going to fit in there. Okay. This guy right here. 1. And is that bit supposed to be in there? I cut it, but now I'm wondering if I cut it close enough. Let's just see. Is it gonna yell at me? Is this gonna work? Okay. What about if we do this? Come on. Oh, wait, no, there is a piece there. Oh. Oof. Careful, careful. There we go. There. Take a look at that. Okay. Now, B17 and B18, which we just put together, I guess. B17. Yep, B18. One cut. Come on. No? Two cuts. And then we have to make sure not to cut this bit right here. Right here. They're saying, don't cut that. And I'm saying, okay, I won't cut that. There. Okay. And then B18. One cut. Two cuts. Wait a second. Hold on. Did I just go through an ad break and then just didn't think about it? I'm confused. Did we go through an ad break that we didn't remember? Pre-rolls are on. I'm confused. Did I break the stream today? I might have broken the stream. Maybe this is what happens when I run ads twice. I don't think there was an ad break. Okay, maybe when I ran them twice, it did something weird. I don't know. If you guys get trapped in ad jail, yell at me, and I will pause. But normally, I'm pretty good about noticing that. And I know the mods can see that. I don't know if ordinary users can. I don't think they can. But yeah, yell at me. Yell at me if you see it. Can remind you to get a bowl during the next ad break. Oh, I could go do that. Maybe I will. We'll see. Or I just will forget. I suppose. Yeah, whatever. It's not a huge deal. I'll definitely try to remember to do it for next stream. Next stream is the more important part. Although, then it's like, what am I even going to build? Maybe we'll build Gunpla. Maybe we'll take a break from building Gunpla and do something else. We'll get back to model building Monday again, either way. I'm not going to leave it for another, like, half a year, but we'll see. And then we're going to take these two, go like this. Ah, they connected. Yay. Okay. And right side, okay. So A112. All right. Wait, what? Did I miss? Oh, yeah, I did miss a piece. F1 and F2. Okay, cool. No, that's fine. I was like, what the heck? Pay attention. Learn how to read, Cobalt. Yeah, I'm curious because it says there's like no pre-roll disabled, so I have no idea if it's going to yell at me that we're running ads or if it's just everybody who's coming in today is getting hit. If you are, I'm sorry. I apparently ran ads twice. Well, I did run ads twice. Not apparently. I just did it by accident, and then apparently that may have broken things. I don't know. Not quite certain. But maybe either way, at about 10, we will run our 3 minutes of ads manually if we have to. And then these two just go together, like so. Come on. Come on, line up. Line up. I really should look into getting a better hand cam, because I'm just using a crappy Logitech webcam as my hand cam. Which, I mean, like, you can see everything, but, you know, something that would have a little bit better graphics would be nice. Also, what do you guys think of the new overlay that I made? I was like, my overlay, I'm not feeling it. So then I started playing with and put a new one together. Hold on. Can I do this? Let me see. For anybody else who is a streamer, let's see if I can do this all without going to my keyboard. Yes. It is from here if you want that sort of background stuff. This is what it was. They have some fun stuff, so I was just playing with it, and then I was like, let's take this background and edit it to be an overlay. New overlay looks great, thank you. I really do like it. I have some other ideas for some other ones. I need my starting soon and my intermission and my ending soon and my schedule I need to edit, so I'm using this one as well, so then everything is standardized. Because I was lazy and I was like, well, I don't want to change that one yet. But I should do it. A112. Okay. Boop, boop. A112 is this guy right here. Not that guy. This guy. There's one cut. There is 2 cuts. There is 3 cuts. There. Okay. So, how are we doing this? Sorry, A112. Oh, okay, I see how we're doing this. With you here. There. And you here. And is that right? Looks like it. Then A111. Why 12 and 11? Not 12 and 10. 13 and 10 and 12 and 11, of course. These two are together. These two are together, and it's like, no, no, no. That doesn't make any sense. And I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure? But I guess these two are the same piece, so that's probably why they're doing it like that. Ah. Okay. And then I assume we're doing it like this. And then like this. I'm very confused. What? Oh, no, that's not right at all. I'm like, they wanted to go in, and I'm like, okay, no. Like this? Is this how we're doing it? And then we can fold this up like this. Yes, okay, so we can then assemble the railguns for blasting purposes, which is cool. Okay, so we've got one of those railguns done. Let's make another one, shall we? I think we should. I think that is a good idea. So let's go back to our F1 settings. I wonder if we're not gonna be done this. Maybe we are. Yeah, we might be, actually. F19, which is this guy right here. Ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba. F19. 2. There. Okay. And then D1. D1. 25. D1 25. Or sorry, this one's going to be G2 25 because I'm making the other one. That makes sense. G2 25. And yeah. Okay. D2 25 is this guy right here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Here's that. Maybe I should edit out the angry. I still like the sparkle eyes, but the angry one just seems like it happens more often than I would like. Or I could try tweaking it a little bit. And just look, so we'll see if I'm looking at this way now. If I go further over. If I'm just looking at that screen, then it's like, yeah, you're fine. That's okay. Okay. And now we remember that this goes like this goes like this, that goes like that, and pop. Then we need F1, 7, and 8 again. 7 and 8 are these two guys again. Come on. There's that. There's that. There's that. There's that. There's that. There is that. All right. Now, same thing that we did last time. Slide those two in. And line it up. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know why this angle is, there's like a slight crack here, and I don't know why, but we're apparently, yeah, it's about the same as the other one, we're fine. And then A4, let's grab A4. A4 is this one again. We've done this trick before. 1. Oh, we're gonna have like a ton of other stuff to build. I don't know if we're gonna get this all done. We are gonna build all the weapons though, so maybe we'll have one more week, next week, where we are building more weapons. I don't know. We'll find out. Like that. There. And then D2 24. D2 24. This guy right here. 1 cut. 2 cuts. And let's take you. And again, you just get jammed in here. Come on. Maybe not. There. Is that how we have it here? Yep. Except I think that might be upside down. Come on, you fit in there. I know you can. I know you will. You're just refusing to spite me, aren't you? There. There. Interesting. Wonder why this one of them looks like it went in a little further than the other one, but whatever. It's been assembled or dissembled or reassembled. B2 is gonna be white, I believe. Yes. I'm sorry, B1, we don't need you anymore. Oh, hello. What just happened? Saribot just sniped somebody. They didn't even post? They just were there? I'm confused. I don't see any action on that. Huh. Oh, it just took a second. Wait, no, then there was a second person. Best viewers on stream. Well, I'm reporting you for spam because you actually did post. I'm not going to report the other one because I didn't even see anything get posted. And I feel like I can't report that if I don't see you post anything, you know? That feels a bit criminal to me. But I did see the second person post. They said best viewers. First one was a little weird. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with that. Like, I generally trust Saribot, so maybe it's just like they've seen that enough times before. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Batch reporting. Choose reason. Terrorism. No. Spam, scams, bots, or tampering. See you in hell. There we go. Then, where were we? We wanted B2, didn't we? That was what we were digging for before I got distracted. Because all of a sudden people were getting sniped. And I was like, what's happening? Why are you shooting? And it was like, don't worry about it. It's fine. And I'm like, is it? And I'm like, don't worry about it. And I'm like, okay, I'll trust you. B27, B28. These guys again. Come on. Did I cut that too close? I don't think I did. I think we're fine. There we go. There we go. Where we go, there's no one knows. There's that. And then 1 cut. 2 cuts. 3 cuts. Was that not 3 cuts? It was 3 cuts. Oop. Oh, I keep forgetting about F1 and F2. Let's cut those ones out again. Exact same mistake I made last time on that front. But it's not a big deal. It's just what it is. Guys, how is it already going to be May? Somebody please explain. Because we're almost in May, and you know what that means? It means we're almost going to be in June. And that is something I can't understand. How are we already halfway into 2025? Where has the year gone? It's gonna be May. It is. There. And then... Come on, you two. Fit together, please, and thank you. They are not fitting together. I want them to. There we go. The time has gone over yonder, I think. Oh my goodness. Well, maybe we will have to go and get it back. Okay, A13. A13? A13. That's what they said. A13 is this one. Come on. 1 cut. Oops, something broke. Where did it go? Did I lose a piece of plastic there, guys? Am I gonna step on a piece of plastic at some point and be like, ouch? Probably. Because that's just how things go. Oh. Okay. Well, whatever. We'll find it if we find it. And if we don't, then it belongs to the dust bunnies. They will use it as their super weapon to slay me. This. Yes. You go there. You go here. Come on, I know you go here. Do you not go here? Oh, it's actually the opposite way. Alright. Well, the more we know. There. Okay. There. That looks like what we want. And then A10. A10, A10, A10. Come on. Nope. One cut. I think that cut actually cut. Maybe it didn't. Let's try again. I think it cut. 2, 3. There. Yeah. Okay. And then you two are going to go like that. And you are going to go like this. And we'll fold you back up. There. So now we have 2 of these bad boys. And then we get to put the legs together. I'm not quite sure how that's going to fit, but we'll try. So this one is going to go in like this. Let's line it up. What is that too wide? What, oh, there we go. Let's put that out a little bit. There. And we're going to put the other leg in. Oh, come on. I know you'll fit. There. And then... ah, there we go. Except... hold on. That's backwards. Ah, come off. Oh, ouch. And I'll tell you why it's backwards. Because when they open up, we want them to face out. So that one's going on this side. Oh, well. The more you know. The more you learned. There. Wait, no, and then I'm trying to put it on the same side that I'm just like, this isn't the right side. Hold on. Yeah, that is facing the right way. Just for a second there, I was confused. There. There you go. And then same thing. Like this. There. Look at that. You can stand okay, buddy? It stands okay. Here we go. Then I guess we're building the top. Okay, well, let's put all of these bits together. There. And yes, my hands are a little weird because I kind of screwed this up. But, you know, whatever. I didn't want to disassemble it, so we're going to have one fist and one open hand. And I think that's okay. Okay. And that. There we go. It stands up. Here we go. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Now we have to build the backpack. Wait, did I not put the back piece on that? Whoops. Did I lose it? Hey, let's go fix that. C211. You are C2. I just noticed it. I'm like, wait a second, something is missing. Well, good thing we can fix that now, probably. Or maybe we can't. We'll have to see. C211. Again, I'm not particularly amazing at this, but that's okay. Here. Very nice. Thank you. We followed some instructions. Kind of right. Oh. There. There we go. That seems to fit. There. Alright, next thing is we are going to build the backpack. And we are at there. Okay, that's fine. A, B1, C1, C2, D1, and E1, and E2. Okay, so we don't need F1. So A, let's actually assemble the bits. I don't know how I didn't realize this. Again, just shows how bad I am at reading instructions. So A, D1, we're going to need B1. You C2? Yes, you are. You guys can actually go over here for the time being. You are C1. C1. B1, C1, D1, and one of you is going to be E1. You. Okay. E1. I mean, we're going to need E2 as well. You know what? Here, we'll do it like this. This, and then all of this can go over here. Or when we need to build the second set of everything. I think that will work out well. I don't know. Probably, maybe, allegedly. Who can really say, I suppose? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Please yell at me if you do see the ad thing counting down, though. That would be good. A26. We make 2 of these. C1. 22 and C2 22? Wait, what? Oh, okay. That's just they want me to add a sticker, which I'm not going to be doing because fuck stickers. That's not true. I'm not sure that my hands are steady enough and my Gunpla building efficient enough that I want to add stickers. Plus, I think they still look really cool even without the stickers, so, you know, I'm okay with that. A26. Let's cut A26 off. What are you? A26 right here. My thumb was on it. 25, 26. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, A126. C1 and C2 22. Interesting. All right. Yeah. Okay, you know what? Let's actually cut C2 22 first. Because then I can put it back in this pile over here. There we go. Okay, so C222 is this little guy right here. There's 1 cut. There is 2 cuts. You can go back in the pile. And C122. 1 cut. Come on. 2 cuts. Okay. You go back in the pile here. So we have, just a second, 1 go like this. 1. Oh, damn it. Okay. There we go. 1 like that. And hold on, if you like this, I guess. Yes, like this. And 1 like this. Seems to be how that goes. Like that. And then A25, and we're going to seal that all in, apparently. Don't know what the point of that was, but it's fine. A25. Okay. 1 cut. Don't cut that. Okay. 2 cuts. 3 cuts. 4 cuts. All right. Now let's put these 2 together to get something. All right. We've got this bad boy now. And then the wings will open up. Kind of cool. C13 and D243. All right, let's grab C1. C13. C13 right there. Okay. There's 1 cut. There is 2 cuts. There is 3 cuts. Okay, and 1 second. I'm just gonna check one thing, guys. Just to make sure that we're not gonna run into something here, or, well, we probably are gonna run into something because it's being dumb. I'm still not seeing pre-rolls countdown. I have no idea if that means that nobody's getting pre-rolls or everybody's getting pre-rolls or whatever. Maybe I broke things. That just may be what happened. And yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But we can make it work. Didn't get a pre-roll if it helps. Okay, well that's good to know. I don't know why pre-rolls... Basically, I ran ads twice at the beginning of stream by accident. Now I'm wondering if it was like, okay, we're going to run for 2 hours, or if I just somehow broke pre-rolls for my stream entirely. How are you doing tonight, Curry? I hope you are doing well. Or this morning for you? Happened to me yesterday too. Ah. Yeah, I actually, I have my intermission button here. So previously it was 1 button press and it would run my intermission, which then also runs 3 minutes of ads. But, what I did was when I did that this time, I'm like, let's fix that. So now it's just a folder and now it has the actual button there. Same thing with my start button, actually. My go live button is the same thing, where I have to press it twice to actually activate it. You know, it's like turning the key for launching the nukes. It's like, are you sure? Just want to confirm. Are you really sure? And then same thing with my end soon screen, actually. End soon, and then it also has my raid buttons, and then the actual end thing. I feel like I need a revamp of my Steam Deck. Ooh, yes, there's so many things that you can do. Wish I had 32. I mean, hey, like, folders are a thing. So folders definitely make your life a lot easier. But yes, no, I do have many buttons to play with, and I do... There's probably more things I could be doing with them, but I do like what I have. So, you know. C13. That's what I was doing. Wait, did I cut it and then promptly forget where I put it? That's fun. I cut it. Oh, here's that broken piece of plastic. Right here. Guys, am I blind? C13 is right here, and it had many pieces. Oh, it's just under... No. Oh my goodness. This is what happens when I cut something and then promptly forget what I did with it? C1, like, we need C13. It was this piece. What did I do with it? Did anybody see what I did with it? Do you know if any keyboard key can be used to go to a specific page on the deck? You mean like if you hit something on your keyboard, it'll change like what folder you're on here? I've never run into that, but I did not see. Okay, that's fair. Oh, and thank you for the lurk, Ragnar. I hope you are doing well. I haven't done that. The closest thing I have is in some of my Hades. Actually, no. There is a way in the Steam Deck to say go to like a profile, so when no matter how deep you are, you can go back to the top. That's the only one I've seen. 1 second, let me open this up and I'll see if I can remember what it was. Which one was it? Actually, if I have it, let's go into Hades for a second and pick weapon and pick the aspect, pick the blade, add the aspect of Nemesis, add the aspect of... Actually, hold on. 2 actions. Okay, so if you look, it should be called Navigation Switch Profile. Use profiles instead of folders, but now that auto-exit folders are a thing, I might go back to folders. That's fair. Yeah, the trick that I found to force, like, when you're, like, 4 layers deep into a folder is I just do a navigation switch profile to my streaming profile. And, like, technically you can set the page on the navigation switch profile. So you can get to any of your top-level pages. I don't know if that helps for what you are trying to do. But, you know, maybe something to think about it. Okay, seriously, though, where did I put that piece? Where did I put that piece? 1 second. Let's see. Okay. No. I do that, but with 15 keys, you're left with like 8 after pages and shortcuts to other profiles. Yeah. No, that's fair. Where did I put it? Did I throw it somewhere? What? Hold on. It's not like randomly over here. It doesn't seem to be on the floor. Am I gonna have to look back at the VOD? Ad break message. Okay. That is a thing. Let me just check over here. Get the bowl. I may have to get the bowl, but guys, I have no idea where that piece went. I do not see it. Figure it out. Yeah, no, if you need to bounce anything off me, that's fair. It was just how my setup, you know, worked. I haven't been using that a ton. But I believe in you, Curry. I believe in you. Where? Oh, hey, we found it. It was under the bit of the model we built. Okay, good. I'm not completely losing my mind. I don't know how it got under there. But there's that at least. We found that before we go. Yes, we are going to run our 3 minutes of ad breaks, guys. Keep those pre-rolls disabled. You know the drill. So if you need to stretch, hydrate, grab a drink, grab a snack, go grab a bowl to put your little bits of plastic in, now would be a good time. And I will see you guys in about 3 minutes, okay? Alright, everybody. Bye for now. Alright, and we are back. I hope you guys didn't miss me too much. Also, we now do have the bowl for plastics. If we lose any more bits and bobs. So that is good, that is fun, that is cool. Yeah. Now that we found this bit, though, we should probably keep going, huh? Now it's not like, damn it, Cobalt, where did you put it? Where is it hiding? And I'm like, did I eat it? Like, what did I do where this just vanished? And apparently it slid under... It slid under the Gundam, and it was like, but where? But why? But who? But how? I don't know. I don't understand. But yes, D243. Which is apparently another D2. Oh, well, good thing that I have everybody sitting over here. D2, D2. That's this one. There we go. D243. Yeah, I think we maybe will end up doing one more of this, which is fine. That would be end of April. Yeah, that probably works. That'd be what, the 20... That's the 28th? That's election day? Ooh, do I want to stream on election day? Maybe I will. We'll see. I mean, hey, I can just take my mind off things and then you know, then we can find out after. Or like in the middle of stream. Whenever that gets called. Have you voted? I did go and vote. I went and I voted on Friday, Saturday, one of those days. I voted over the long weekend. I think it was Saturday. It was Saturday. Yes. Was it Sunday? I don't know. One of the days this week I voted. I did my civic duty. So, if you were in Canada and you haven't voted, make sure to vote. Voting's important. Ooh, same here. Excellent. Way to go, Guardian. Okay, so... One second. Like this. And this is gonna fit in this? Question mark? I think. Is that... Oh. Ooh, almost went off the table there. Sorry, you are gonna be like this, and you are gonna fit like this. Hold on, how is this supposed to work? Oh, well, that would be why. There we go. That's how it's gonna fit. Come on. Are you gonna fit? You want to fit, don't you? Wait, is it this T? Is it further? Ah, there we go. There we go. Like that. That's how it wants to fit. Advanced polls are done. Next available time is voting day. Ah, okay. I couldn't remember if they were going to keep going. But I mentioned it earlier. I think that election day should be a stat holiday. Or a pre-voting stat holiday. Because the whole Easter stat, I think, works out really well for people to be like, oh, let's just take a day and go do it. So, you know. Okay. What are we doing next? This backpack is going to be... Oh, this is going to be big, isn't it? Please hold here when attaching part. What? Sorry. I'm holding like this. So I'm holding here? Question mark? What are you saying? What's going click? How is it going click? I'm confused. Okay, so we have this. And, oh, is it like this? Is this how we're doing this? I think this is how we're doing this. I think I got it. Do I not got it? Guys, I want to say I've got it, but this game, like that, it made click. Except I think that's upside down. Yep, that's the opposite way around. There, like this. Go click again? Or do not go click again. Please go click again. Wow. Hold on, you two line up. There we go. Victory! Okay, what are we doing now? Attach to match the shape. Tightly fit the parts as far as they will go. What? Again, I don't understand what it's saying there, but, you know, sure. Same on the opposite side. So... E1 E2 Well, let's grab E1 and E2, and then we'll see if we can figure this damn thing out. E1 and E2 are going to be this. Black, navy, black, black. E1 is this guy right here. Okay. One cut. Two cuts. Three cuts. There. And the E2 version is this one. 4. And I think we're gonna need 5 as well. Maybe not. Not sure. 1, 2, and 3. You know, there we go. Okay. So E1 on this side, where we're facing like this, is then gonna go like this. I believe this is how we're... Wait, it faces in? No, it faces out. So that should be like this. I think that's how we want it to go. Come on. What are you? Wait, what? Hold on. Oh. Wait, what? Is there... Oh. I'm confused. And I'll tell you why. Because... Ah, I see. Yeah, okay, we're fine. Never mind. The angle it's showing here seems... interesting. Are we then supposed to... Because, like, there's a point here. I don't know if you can see it. If it'll focus properly here. Come on. Focus on the piece. Not my hand. It's got a point. It's not actually just completely circular. It's got a little nub on it. But the angle that they're... Like, I think they're saying that they want it to face like this, which doesn't feel right. It feels like we're going to be busting the piece. I'm very confused. That seems to be how this goes. Nice hand. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I like having hands. I don't understand what it's saying, because it seems like what they're saying is then we force it up like this. Like that. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe that is what we're doing. Okay. So like that. That is apparently what that's supposed to be like. Then D120 and D220. Okay. I would prefer... Wait. Sorry. Apparently I had D1 and D220 in the same thing. Is this bit just gonna pop off? Yeah, it is. Let's just... There. You get to go in the dish. D120 is this guy. One cut. Two cuts. Three cuts. There. And D220 is, again, one cut. Two cuts. Three cuts. Guys, I think my sense of time this week is going to be so messed up because tomorrow's going to feel like Monday and it's just going to be a whole thing. Does anybody else have that? You know, when you have a short week where the missing day is the Monday and then everything just feels weird? Is it just me? Do I just lose sense of time too easily there? Does happen to me too sometimes. Okay, good. I'm glad it's not just me. Okay, so now hold on. This goes like this. And then we're gonna angle this back like this, I think is what they're saying. Like that. I think that's what we're saying. Or is the angle like this? Okay, this one actually does adjust a bit better. Also, I had to go through all the Seder path in Hades. Oh no! Well, hopefully... What build are you using? How has... Like, I know you said you've been using the fists, but how's that been going for you? There. Or... No, not that. That angle's a little off. Why does that one rotate and this one doesn't? Fist, Dionysus, and Zeus. That's a pretty fun combo, I think. Yeah, that looks fine. Poison is always nice. The only thing I might like more than that maybe is Ares. Dionysus and Ares is fun. Just because everything is suffering. Right? Oh, 1 second. I just want to check that. Make sure that's not anything I need to pay attention to. Yep. We are fine. I believe. Yes, we're okay. Good, good, good. That's just saying that I am here. Yes, it is. Okay, what do we have next? Same on the opposite side, so those look the same to me. And then we're making these wing extensions twice. How many of these are we going to be making? Are we going to make another one? Did it say make this like twice? I don't think so. Click. Oh, this is the center of the backpack. Okay. No, I get it. I understand what we're doing now. Sort of. Maybe. Kind of. Allegedly. I get it. I get it. I get it. Do I actually get it? I think so. But who can really be certain, you know? Ooh. There we go. Okay. So D123 is our next piece. Let's just rotate it every possible direction until I finally am like, it's this way. Nope, that way. I don't know why I have such trouble being like, how do I rotate the letter to make it fit the way we want it to go? But whatever. D123. Right here. Oh my goodness. That's right, when I yawn, I just get an angry face. I'm like, no, no, no. No, no, no. Just about to fight Hades. I have 0 coin. Wait, 0 coins exactly? That's amazing. Bought everything at the final shop. Nice. How many death defies do you have? 1 cut. 2 cuts. 3 death defies. Nice. I believe in you, Guardian. You can do this. What was that build I was playing? I was playing a build on Balatro on the weekend, off stream, obviously. I should be fine. Famous last words, yes. And I had the one card that it's the Joker that gets stronger with every, like, for the sell value of all the other cards. And then I did get the egg. I didn't get the other one that buffs the sell value of everything, but those two were a nice combo. And then what else did I have? I had the trade one where you could destroy cards. So I'd cleared out most of my deck. I was doing a flush deck. It was great. And it wasn't even... Actually, I played 2 rounds and they were both flushes. But that round, it was like, it started with a regular deck. So I didn't even have any nice bonuses to making flushes. And what else did I have? I had the Bloodstone and some other things. It was a fun build. The one downside of playing things off stream is that there's no VOD for them. It's no good. D123. And then D116. Oh my goodness. Stop the yawning, Cobalt. Come on. C116. I've never gotten the egg and the Joker sell value together. Yes, it was fun. I did enjoy it. I had a lot of nice multipliers too. I'm trying to remember what the other ones were, but the Bloodstone was pretty nice. I think I got to maybe, was it the 7 million? I got to the 7 million small blind. And that was like, okay, I'm done. I can't beat that. I still haven't figured out enough to get into the like exponential range. So 7 million, if I'm having a really good run, is usually what kills me. Something that I would love to try is the totem at some point, but that requires like such extreme deck management that, you know, I have not managed that yet. It was one of those things where I ended up duplicating some really nice aces, and then it became a problem because instead of giving me flush, it's like, you want like 5 of a kind, right? I'm like, no, I want a flush. Give me the flush. Oh, the big downside I had with that was I bought a couple of negatives, so I only had a 5-card hand size total, which was fine, except then you started getting things where you weren't doing the flushes, because I destroyed most of the... I think it was hearts. Yes, I was playing hearts. Most of the non-hearts, but then it was like, oh, you know, there was still enough that it could become a problem. It was like, but it was a nice run. And I did get some Jokers because it was like, hey, there's a Joker that you have to only have a hand size of 5. So I got that one. I think I got a couple other ones. But that was the off-stream Balatro file, so I'm sure we can still get that again in the future. If we go back to playing Balatro at some point. Oh. Oh my goodness, I'm getting sleepy apparently. C116 is what I'm trying to look at and then getting distracted. C116 is this one. One, two. Am I getting rest? Some? My problem is I'll go to bed at like 3 and then I'll like wake up at 9. It's a problem. At least if it's like a work day, then I'll be like, well, I have to get up for work. But if it's like, hey, it's like 9, why am I awake? Then that's my own fault. I should sleep more, Luna. I will admit that wholeheartedly. That was my plan for the year, is like sleep more, Cobalt, and then Cobalt did not, in fact, sleep more. Go to bed past 1 and wake up at 6, yeah. No, that is also not a lot of sleep, Luna. You should get more sleep. But again, that's like a whole VTuber thing, is we all have terrible sleep schedules. It's a thing. It's a real problem. A real problem for anime people. How are we doing this? Wait, what? Oh. I can't even stay up past midnight. Ooh. Wait, are you one of those people with a good sleep schedule, Guardian? Oh my goodness. How is this? What is this doing? How does this fit together? I don't quite understand. There seems to be something we can hook on in here, maybe? I'm very confused how these are supposed to fit together. It's like we're supposed to slide this through? Oh, maybe. Oh, apparently that's how we do it. That seems to be what they want. Okay, C113. C113. Oh. Ugh. Yes, C113. Listen, guys, I will try to go to bed in good time after this. After this is over. I will. Whether or not I manage it, well, you know. Nobody can say for certain, but I will try. I say I will try, but, you know, based on previous evidence, I will fail miserably. I'm sorry. I can't lie to you guys. It's just the truth, you know? It's just the truth. Okay, and then these two are going to fit together like this. There we go. That looks cool. Hades only did Solar Beam once. Ooh, I actually like Solar Beam just because it's an easy enough move to dodge, and if you have the right things, you can just keep messing him up while he's using Solar Beam, so there's like no downside for it. But it is always a pain when he uses Solar Beam and then you're like slightly out of position and then you get hit and then you feel bad about it because you really had no excuse to get hit there. The startup animation is so long. I believe in you sleeping. Well, thank you for believing in me, Guardian. Here, let's just get some of these little bits of little fragments of plastic in there. Get all those delicious, nutritious microplastics in. And then later we can I don't know, I think that's fine. Later we can eat them. Don't eat the microplastics. I say I'm gonna eat them, but I'm not, because they're actually not. They're neither delicious nor nutritious. they will probably cause a blockage, and then you'll have to go to emergency and be like, I was eating plastic. And they're like, you're like, you know, you're not a toddler. Why were you eating plastic? It's like, so I was making a joke about it being delicious and nutritious. And then I didn't want, you know, I didn't want chat to think that I wasn't cool, so I decided to eat microplastics on stream. And they're like, you idiot. Now we're gonna have to cut into you and dig it out. Or like, put a scope down your throat. Or wherever. The whole thing. Look at what you've done to yourself. So what I'm saying is don't eat the plastics, even if it looks tasty. It's a trick. Oh, I guess we make 2 of these. Alright, let's make the other one. D223. Which is this one. D223. Which is this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. And then C216, which is blue. Get out of there. C216 is this guy. 1 cut. 2 cuts. 3 cuts. 4. And again, this was a weird thing, but not really. You slide this through like this. Like this. Or was it the other way? Was it like this? It was like that, actually. I think. Maybe? Yes. Ooh, it made a nice click. Yep, that's fine. And then 13 was the other one. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. No, not that one. Try again. Like... Ouch. Let's pinch myself. Ouchie. There. There we go. And then somehow we're hooking... Oh, we're hooking like this. I get it. There. Alright. The blaster bits. Like that. There. There we go. Look at our cool backpack bit. And we can adjust that all nicely. Hold on. What is this gonna look like next? Those are stickers. What are we saying here? Yeah, I think a lot of that is just stickers. Please insert the parts straightly. Hold on. Right side. I just want to see what we all have here. Oh, we have the wings, and then we're gonna have weapons. Guys, are we gonna end up leaving this because we want the backpack, and then we're gonna want to still make weapons? It's definitely a possibility. MA form. Begin from page 9 with E. Okay. Yeah. I should probably get like a sticky note. That'd be another smart thing. Make a sticky note with like "you are here" on it, and then when you're done, just stick the sticky note on the actual instruction that you were on last time. That would be useful. So we make 2 of those. We make 2 of those. We make 2 of those. Oh my goodness, guys! I wonder. I am yawning like hell. Should we call it here, and then we have all of the last bit of the backpack stuff, and then weapons for next week? You know what? Maybe we do that. I don't necessarily hate it. Would you guys be cool with that if we call it here for tonight? Because I'm just thinking that might be what we do. We might call it here and then raid out and then go from there. I'm hoping that you guys would be, but we're not at 3 hours yet. It'd be a short stream. My concern is that I'm gonna hit a certain point here and then, you know what? I will get a sticky note. Yeah, I will get a sticky note. Let's keep going. I don't want to be done here. Let's keep going. So we're gonna make 2 of these. Do I have a sticky note? Hold on. Do I have a sticky note in my desk? No, I don't think so. All those sticky notes. I bet they're in that cupboard. I bet that's where I put them. Yeah, we're okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna keep going. I'm just gonna make sure to remember to mark this. And I can do that off stream, so that's not a problem. Yes. Okay. So E1 and C1. One is E. Or is E... No, E's not going to be that. Which one is E? Is this one E? That's F. E1? Says E1. Hey, Suyo, how are you doing tonight or this morning? I hope you were doing well. How's the Gunpla going tonight? It's been going well. I did have a few things where I had to tear them apart afterwards because I was putting them in the wrong way. But we do have this. We do have this, which I think looks pretty cool. Weapons time? Actually, okay, so this is the backpack. I completely forgot about the backpack. So yeah, we're currently working on the backpack and then weapons. But yes, how are you doing this fine day? I hope you are doing well. And I'm currently trying to find one of the grids that I'm like, I don't know where it is. D1, D2, C2, E2, here we go. Oh, E is the black one. Okay. Getting there. Yes, we are making progress, which I am happy about. Who doesn't like making progress? Okay, this one can go over here. We'll do the E1 and C1 bits first. E1 7. E1 1. E1 2. E1 3. E1 7. Ba 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 da ba da. Ba 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 da ba da. Ooh, I just realized that I have a question that I need to ask somebody. I'll send that message later. Also, I got a message today that the GameCube I ordered shipped. So I think the Game Boy player is still, it's like going to be longer for it to show up, but yes, I'm excited for that and getting that set up. The question is, do I have the desk space for it? Probably. I'll have to rearrange everything that I've plugged in, which probably means that the Steam Deck will be unplugged because that one, the capture card wasn't capturing it for some reason. Unfortunately, my composite to HDMI converter hasn't shown up yet, but I mean, that's fine because the GameCube isn't here yet. But yes, old school Pokemon, guys. We're going to play old school Pokemon on stream and Final Fantasy Tactics Advance and other stuff. Maybe Frogger. I do have Frogger in my, it was a belly pouch of games. That was where all of my, my Game Boy games were. So maybe we could play Frogger at some point. I also have Star Wars. There's a lot of stuff. Maybe not a lot of stuff. A couple things. But lots of Pokemon. And Mega Man we have, but Mega Man I also have on the PC. So why run it through the GameCube, right? And then for actual GameCube games that aren't going to be on the Switch 2 GameCube Online. Time Splitters. I'm so excited for it. Hold on. I want to check something, guys. I want to see what the first Time Splitters, what console the first Time Splitters was for. Because I only ever saw Time Splitters 2 and Time Splitters Future Perfect on the GameCube. So let's see. And let's see if maybe there's been any update on the IP. You know, could I buy that IP for a song? Free Radical Design. Spiritual successors to GoldenEye, 007, and Perfect Dark. Yep. Time Splitters was for the PS2. Huh. And then Time Splitters 2 was for the Xbox and GameCube, in addition to the PS2. And then Time Splitters 3 was in March 2005. There was a canceled Time Splitters 4. Isn't there some shenanigans about Time Splitters Rewind? Small but feasible amount. Time Splitters 2 HD Remake? Wait, is this new? Have I heard about this before? Maybe I have. No, it was just an Easter egg. Oh, sadness. Untitled Time Splitters game. Man, the IP is in like hell. Studio Free Radical is closed. Yeah, so I think the IP is still in a weird state where we're never going to get another game from them, which is unfortunate. Because I really did like Time Splitters. Well, there's always hope, right? Yes. Okay, we are going to stream Time Splitters at some point. Time Splitters 2 and Future Perfect. I am going to play it on stream. I promise. It is a vow. We'll add more things to the backlog that keeps growing forever and will never stop. Speaking of which, I suppose I should redeem more of my Humble Bundle stuff. Oh well. Okay. This one has been cut loose. And C117 is blue. So let's do that. C117 is this guy right. There you are. This guy right here. There. And sorry, how are these two supposed to go together? What? Are they gonna snap together somehow? Okay, I see. This one has a piece right here. Ah, yes. There we go. And then E16, which is again gonna be over here. E16 is this bit. 1 cut, 2 cuts, 3 cuts. There. Okay. E16. Which is then gonna go like this. Come on. I know you'll line up. You can't trick me. Maybe it can trick me, guys. There. No? Yes? Maybe? Kind of? Yes. That seems to be... Wait, is that... Maybe that's not right. Hold on, let's pop you loose for a second and take a look. Like that? Oh, like that. There we go. There we go. No wonder it wasn't quite fitting. Now we can line this up better. There. There we go. Alright, what else do we have? Put the stickers on, which we're not doing. E15 and D122. Alright, E15, you are this guy. Maybe one of these days we will actually put stickers on when we built Gunpla, but that day is not today. Yeah. Okay. I think we can probably get through and make at least 2 of these. And then D122 is going to be from here. D122, 21, 22, right there. One cut. Two cuts. 3 cuts. And then we go like that. And then these two are gonna pop together like this. Is there gonna be... Oh, do they just... Does it just... Oh, it just snaps into place? Is there gonna be a bit that we use to lock those two together? Like, because these two are just going to fall apart. That's just how that's going to go. What am I missing here? Like, yeah, sure, I can set it like this, but... Hold on. So eventually at some point, I think it all is going to get linked together. So these bits are going to have to go in the Ziploc when we're done, because otherwise they will fall apart. I don't know why they're like, hey, just do it at this point for right now, and then we'll change it later, but it is what it is. Okay. So, let's grab E27. Let's move all of these guys over here. Let's grab the E2s out. And by the E2s, I mean the 2s. Not just E, but all of the other 2s. This stack. Oh, and then let's hit the mic there. You know? That's how we do it. Okay, E2. 7. Which is that guy? 1 cut. 2 cuts. 3 cuts. Okay. And C2 17. C2 17 is this guy. 1 cut. 2 cut. 3 cut. And then let's put these two together. Which was this. And this. There we go. Okay. Then E26. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, 1 cut. 2 cuts. I thought we were gonna break another piece off of the grid, but whatever. And then those 2 will go like that. And then E25 and D222. E25. 1 and 2. Okay. And D2 22. D222 indeed. D222 is right here. 1, 2, 3. Boom. There we go. And then you face like that. You go like this. There. And then you go in here and are just loose and cause problems. And it's like, really? What are we doing here, you know? What are we doing? I can't even believe it. Come on now. Now the real question is, what are you? Hold on, let's just take a look. Can I do this in a way that's going to be a thing? You know what? We may wait here, put a sticky note on that bit, so then when we come back to it, we know. I am gonna put these 2 because they are gonna fall apart. I guarantee it. Well, maybe not guarantee, but it seems like a safe bet. You go here. You go in here. Backpack bit is gonna go in here for safety until next week. And then, hey, it's good. We still need to finish the backpack, so then we'll have an excuse to build weapons. Hypothetically, anyway. Which is actually good, because that'll be the 29th? 28th. I keep forgetting what day it is. 28th, which means, hey, we built Gunpla for most of April, which is nice. And maybe we'll sneak back to some Bawatro for a little bit of May. I'm not sure. We'll have to figure it out. But yes. That'll be good. That'll be fun. Yeah, we're gonna put this away, and then we will. Oh, I gotta stop hitting the mic. Then we will call it for tonight. Productive April, I know, right? We still have a bunch of Gunpla in the backlog, but you know that's okay because there is always time to build. I say, always complaining that there's not enough time. Really, if there were only those bonus 8 hours in the day, you know? Then we could get stuff done. Always be a backlog. That is true. You know, I've got a Gunpla backlog, and I have a video game backlog. Like, have you ever thought of just getting things done, Cobalt? Come on. It's like you're not even trying. I am trying, guys. I'm really bad at getting distracted by other things. Here, we'll put you here. We will put you here. Go. So let's see here. There we go. I'm gonna put you off to the side. Oh, actually, I do need to reopen that afterwards. Actually, no, I'll remember. And if I don't remember, you can be like, well, Cobalt, you said you were gonna put a sticky note on it, and then you didn't. So really, it's your own gosh dang fault. No, I think based on where I left it, I think we should be able to remember. Probably. Maybe. Who knows? But yes. Let's see. What do we have before we go? We have some things. Like I said, so regular schedule this week with bonus. Things are probably back to normal for me. Hopefully I won't be abruptly canceling stream, but I've said that before, so, you know, again, take that with a grain of salt. But yeah, I am hoping that all of the streams on schedule this week will actually be a thing. I will have to go and update my starting soon and intermission and ending soon screens because I didn't actually update them. I made the updated versions, but then I didn't actually load them into Streamlabs. So it's still pointing at the old version. Come on, Cobalt. How could you do this? Fingers crossed for you, it won't be such a stressful week. Thank you so much. Yes, I've fingers crossed as well. I think things will be okay. But, you know, sometimes things come up, so I will try to stream if I can. And I'm hoping it's currently looking like that will be the case. But if not, you know, it is what it is, right? I'm sorry when that happens because I would prefer to be streaming instead of not streaming, but what can you do? Yes, though, the plan for this week is Wednesday is going to be Horizon Forbidden West. Friday, we're finally going to be starting Yakuza 0. And then Saturday is going to be the 3-year of streaming celebration, which is really, I'm just going to play the first game I ever played on stream, which was Slay the Spire for 8 hours. Because why not? You know, sometimes you don't need to plan things. You just be like, hey, let's just stream something for 8 hours. And because Slay the Spire is the first game I ever played, it is always topical, relevant. Before we go, congratulations to the Guardian for the first and to Commander Xander for the second. Third is still up if anybody wants it. And also thank you again to Lady Lunity for the sub. 8 months. Let's go. I'm going to shamelessly plug the socials because why not? If you didn't know, we've got a Discord. There is also Twitter, YouTubes, TikToks. Oh, and thank you for the head pass card. Oh, this one's slightly off. There we go. That should be the right height, depth. But that. I think, yes. But yeah. So I think that is that. Maybe a bit lower. And we are of course going to raid out. As always, it is a good way to do things. If you have the sub modes, please feel free to use this one. And if not, please feel free to use that one. And let's see what people are doing tonight, huh? That's probably a good idea. Let's take a look. Twitch. Who the Twitch? And who is doing what? Maybe we'll find somebody else doing Gunpla. Let's just see. Let's just see. Yeah, let's take a look at who is doing Gunpla. Let's see if there's any other VTubers tonight that are building Gunpla. VTuber tag. What's this person doing? Oh, they're building a strike as well. Or freedom. Let's see. What are you doing? Ba-ba-ba. Which one is this? Ba 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 ba. Which one is this? I'm curious. Let's take a peek. Let's take a peek. Oh, cool. You know what? Sure, let's raid this person. Why not? They're building Gunpla, so why not? Oh, and congratulations on the third Guardian. First and third. I can't believe you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. But yes, thank you for coming, everybody. I hope you all have a good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever time it is where you are. And I hope to see you next time. Almost all three. Oh my goodness, I can't believe you. No, it's fine, whatever. If you want them, you can steal them like a criminal. But yes, thank you for coming, everybody. I hope you all have a good one. And yeah, hope to see you next time. Thank you for the stream. Hope you have a good night. Thank you, thank you. I hope you have a good rest of your day as well. All right, everybody. Bye-bye for now.